All right, good afternoon, traders. Today is March 10th, 2025. This is our open house today. I just want to say the traders made a daily goal. All right, 1% is our daily goal. They made their daily goal, and I'm so proud of each one of them. Thank you. We were going to shoot for 2. I wanted to play it safe, make sure everybody went home with some money. Everybody's going to sleep well. Why? We're not holding anything overnight. Okay, they got their 1%. All right, and the biggest lesson of all was make your money, keep your money. All right, we didn't trade the afternoon session. All right, we're going to make our money, keep our money. We're going to get ourselves up and ahead, and then we're going to risk it as we build our wealth up. All right, so my name's John Kerrigan. I moderate the BYOB Trading Room. Again, thank you for being with me here. Glad you find value in my content out there in digital land, podcast land, everywhere. Thank you so much. Let's go to the 10-minute chart, all right? We're coming into the last minute. 10-minute uptrend coming into the close. Guarantee we got a 2-hour downtrend coming into the close. Daily chart, move this out of the way. Daily chart, we got a daily downtrend coming into the close. Darn near 550 today. Look at that drop. Okay, let's take a look at the weekly chart. Okay, you can see here's a week right here. We made a lower low. Here's a low. We made a lower low. So the weekly is now in a downtrend. Let's take a look at the monthly. Okay, this will be the monthly. We'll have to come all the way down here to 419 in order to poke that low, in order to negate the monthly uptrend. All right, so there's SPY today. And what did we trade today? We did the game plan. Hey, guess what? The game plan works. For real. I've been saying it for months and months and months out on social media. Game plan works. We trade it every single day. Okay, so we traded 4 days till expiration or 11 days till expiration. Friday options, $2 to $5 out of the money. Friday options because they have more open interest. $2 to $5 out of the money because we got small accounts and we want cheaper options to trade. Okay, SPY, if we have a 10-minute uptrend over the pivot, which was 574.20. First entry for green erases red, 577.06. And if we have a bearish entry, and that's what we had today, 10-minute downtrend below the pivot, okay, where red erases green. Okay, so you can see the green move up, and then price comes down and erases the green moving up and goes even lower. All right, so first entry was 570.20, but we gapped down way past it. We wanted to make sure we weren't going to do a gap fill thing. As soon as we saw the red candle trigger in, that triggered us in right below this area right here. And we got triggered into this for, hey, look at this 10-minute downtrend all the way into about 310 right there. Okay, 10-minute downtrend. You didn't even have to leave. All you had to do was just stick with the downtrend. You could have made boku bucks right there. So there's 10-minute downtrend on the 10-minute chart. Okay, same with QQQ. All right, same deal. All right, you could have traded either one. All right, you could have traded the QQQ. You even could have traded them both. All right, so you could have traded both the QQQ and the SPY game plan. They both had a game plan that were posted up there. Okay, so there's the bearish entry right there. Right there's your entry. You got a red candle, first one. You could have traded that all the way down to 468. All right, so game plan works. All right, SPY game plan, QQQ game plan. All right, QQQ daily chart. Let's take a peek. All right, they're in bearish territory. They're in the lower third. Okay, lower high, lower low, closing under the bearish trap, under the 17. Okay, under the all-time high anchored VWAP, down here in the lower third, that's bearish for QQQ. Let's go back and look at SPY. Let's try it one more time. And SPY is at the midpoint, so they're just neutral. All right, SPY's neutral right there. Okay, underneath the all-time high anchored VWAP, underneath the trap, underneath the 17. Let's take a look at FNGA. FNGA bearish down here in the lower third. Okay, lower high, lower low. Everybody got lower high, lower low today, seems like. Under the trap, under the 17, under the all-time high anchored VWAP. Down in the lower third, that's bearish for FNGA. Thank you, everybody. They'll be on my YouTube, all right? On my YouTube, and there's some stuff right there. And you don't need this. All right there. So there's FNGA. Again, bearish down here in the lower third. Let's take a look at Diamond Dow. Same deal, lower low, lower high, closing under the trap, under the 17, under the all-time high anchored VWAP, under the uptrend line, back here at the neutral line or the midpoint. They go up, they give it up. That's just neutral. You go up and you hold the higher ground, that's bullish. All right, so there you go. Diamond Dow. Right there, neutral. Let's take a look at IWM. If you ever want to see my videos, okay, you're in the room, come up here to the alerts, click one of these. I'll always be in the alerts. I'm in the alerts on Rick's room, Doug's room, right up here. You just click that. Watch this. Click that. And that'll take you to my page. And you can see all my videos. All you do is click this. All right? And you'll see all my videos right there. Okay? Piece of cake, right? Piece of cake. Right up here. All right. Back to the video. All right. IWM. Lower high, lower low. Closing under the trap. Under the 17. Okay? Under the all-time high anchored VWAP. Under the uptrend line. Down here in quadrant 1. That's bearish IWM. All right. Let's take a look at our technicals. T2122. Sent us down into the oversold zone. Okay, got a lower high. We made a lower low. All right, T2122. That's the 15-minute chart right here. Got a lower high, lower low, lower high. Yeah, guess what? Lower low. Okay, T2123. 3-bar chart selling from not the first candle, but the second candle all the way to the end of the day. Okay, selling from second candle all the way to the end of the day. Still underneath this falling 200 SMA. Let's take a look at the 3-bar chart. 3 more red candle bars. You can see right there, a lot of space opening up between falling 17, that's the red dots, and the price action. You see it's caught underneath this rolling over or fading 200 SMA. A lot of space open there. Okay, so coming right back to this this area here where the prior all-time high was. Right there. If we zoom all the way back, you can see we had a prior all-time high right here and here at one time. Okay, coming back to that area right now. We'll see if we can get a bounce back up. We'll see what happens. Not looking good so far. FNGA, okay, selling from the second candle. All right, well, actually, from the first candle all the way to almost to the end of the day. Little VWAP recovery rally. Not much. Okay, we're not filling any bearish gaps, so we're still bearish. All right, when we start making higher highs and filling bearish gaps, okay, and we climb up on top of all-time high anchored VWAPs or on top of falling 200 SMAs, okay, we're still bearish. Until we start changing that, all right, till we start making higher highs, we're still bearish. Till we start filling bearish gaps, we're still bearish. Till we start making stabs at the all-time high anchored VWAP, we're still bearish. All right, so there's FNGA. All right, let's look at a few sectors. Start off with XLE. All right, XLE, lower, excuse me, higher high, higher low. Nice. It's a little bit different than the rest of the market. Closing over a bearish trap under the falling 17, under this 12-month high anchored VWAP, under downtrend line 1, under downtrend line 2, and under the midpoint. So just neutral XLE. Take a look at UNG. UNG higher. All right, UNG new 12-month high right there. Well, yeah, new 12-month high on UNG. Higher low, higher high, closing over the trap, over the 17, over the just about new 12-month high. That's all there's to it. Not over this. It's not over that, but it is a new 12-month high right there. Way to go, Mel. Okay, let's take a look at USO. All right, USO, lower high, lower low, closing under the bearish trap, under the 17, okay, under the uptrend line, right there, under the uptrend line, down in quadrant, down the lower third, so it's bearish, USO. UNG, bullish. UNG, see up in quadrant 4, that's bullish. Making a new high, that's definitely bullish. All right, let's take a look at SLV. Silver, more selling again today. Lower high, lower low, closing under the trap, under the 17, but over the 12-month high, 12-year high anchored VWAP. Price action, no longer in the upper third, just neutral right here, SLV. GLD, high flyer up here in quadrant 4, that's bullish. Lower high, lower low, closing under the bearish trap, under the 17, under the all-time high anchored VWAP. Price action up in quadrant 4, that's bullish. Let's take a look at SMH. Lower high, lower low, closing under the trap, under the 17, under the all-time high anchored VWAP, down here in quadrant 1, that's bearish. XLK. Lower high, lower low, closing under the trap, under the 17, under the all-time high anchored VWAP, just neutral right here. XLK, that's technology sector. See it goes up, gives it up. All right, so that's just neutral. Let's take a look at XLF. XLF no longer bullish. All right, no longer in the upper third, goes up, gives it up. That's just neutral right here. Lower high, lower low, closing under the trap, under the falling 17, under the all-time high anchored VWAP. Just neutral on XLF. See, they came all the way from making a new all-time high, all the way through quadrant 4, and they lost the upper third. So that's just neutral. XLF. IYT. IYT, lower high, lower low, under the trap, under the 17, under the all-time high anchored VWAP, under the uptrend line, just neutral right here. Not in the lower third, not in the upper third, so it's in neutral land right here. Transports. All right. SLV, I think I did SLV. I'll do it again. Lower high, lower low, closing under the trap, under the 17. No longer in the upper third. It's questionable. Okay, maybe it is, maybe it's not. I'm going to say no at this time, but I think they'll recover it tomorrow. SLV, price action, again, just neutral, not in the upper third. All right, so there's SLV over the 12-year high anchored VWAP right there. So, I mean, it's got some bullish characteristics still left to it. All right, but it's not in the upper third yet. It was up there, these 3 candles, and then it lost it. All right, and I think they'll recover it tomorrow. Resistance. Well, resistance is clearly 29.78, 29.80. Right there. You're welcome. 29.70, 29.80. Right there. Thanks, Ed. All right, traders. That's it for me today. Okay, y'all get to go home with making your daily goal. Y'all get to sleep good tonight. No anxiety, no depression. All right, nice and easy. You're going to sleep like babies because you made your 1%. Okay, look forward to seeing you all tomorrow. All right, let's do it again. Okay, do it again tomorrow at 8 o'clock when I show up. Thank you, Judy. Thanks for hanging out with us. Thanks, Mel. Thanks, Ed. So Ed's going to reboot the room. Thanks, Robert, J.A., everybody. All right, I look forward to seeing everybody tomorrow at 8 o'clock. All right, thanks, Greg. All right, everybody have a wonderful evening. Thank you so much. I am so glad you spent the day with me. Thanks, Brad.